Your pipework and radiator is completely filled with water. However, over time, it is normal for air to build up within the radiator. You'd notice this by the top side of the radiator being cooler than the bottom of the radiator. It is best to check your system on a cooler day like today. If you turn your central heating controls on to maximum, check all valves turned on. After running your central heating system for 20 to 30 minutes to let it get warm, you need to check both pipes to the radiator are hot. If the top of the radiator is cold, this would indicate it does require bleeding. However, if the bottom is cold, this would require an engineer visit to site for a low priority repair. I've identified that this radiator does require bleeding. Both pipes to the radiator are hot. The bottom's nice and hot, but the top is cooler. Before bleeding your radiator, you will have to identify what type of system you have. You'll either have a tank-fed system, which will refill itself once you've bled the radiator, or if you have a pressurised system, you will have to top the boiler pressure back up after you've carried out bleeding the radiator. To carry out this task, you will need a radiator vent key and a piece of rag to catch any excess water. I've allowed the system to cool down, and I'm now going to bleed the radiator. To do this, you place your rag below the bleed point, ensuring the spout is pointing towards the rag. You place your radiator key in and turn anti-clockwise slowly, and you'll hear the air start to come out. Once water is coming out of the radiator bleed point, you turn the bleed point clockwise to close it back off, and this has ensured your radiator is now full of water and the air has been removed. To check that everything is now okay, I've turned the central heating on, and this radiator is now hot all the way from bottom to top. And that is how to vent your radiator. Occasionally you may find that even when your TRV is showing that it's on, that the pin may have become stuck and the radiator is not working. To check this, you can unscrew the nut on the bottom of the valve to remove the head and check if your pin has got stuck in. If you notice this pin is stuck in, just give it a gentle tap and the pin should pop back out and the radiator will start working again. Just then you need to replace the head back onto the radiator, like so.